Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Okay, so this is running off. Oh, look at me. I haven't even combed my hair this morning. This is just like right out of bed. So my new Nixigo camera, this isn't what I wanted to have happen. Let me try one other thing here. Let me try using it in a regular USB port. And see if that going on. Okay, can you Yep, at least I have clothes on. Can you guys hear me now? Hmm. Oh, okay. So we're back on the camera. I don't know what was going on. I just put it in a different USB port. All right. So as I was saying, this is the final project for Shanoa, and I'm going to mail it off to Mimi and let her give it to her daughter. Let me get this a little straighter. So I've got the pictures. And I did have to change out, well, I did a couple things on the charms. We had the rose. I put a tree of life on here instead of the picture dangle because the picture dangle was cracking. Then I put a pearl on here, and then I put a tree of life. So that's that. And then on the back, we've got the pictures of her and her husband. The Verizon commercial. And then the inside is the same. So that's it. What do you guys think? What did you think? It's ready to go. All right. So, I'm glad you guys love it. We were going to do something with, oh, by the way, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Here's a toast to you. I'm going to start cooking today so I can get ahead of the game. All right, we were going to do something for Julie McDonald. And I don't know if she's in here, but she was yesterday. I don't know really anything about her. Does anybody know like what she likes, what kind of her style is? Anybody know anything about Julie? Yeah, this is one of my newer cups. I can't tilt it over too much, but it's had all kinds of pretty flowers on it. So does anybody know anything about Julie McDonald? And what do you guys think we should make? I've got all these glassine, not just glassine. I've got these envelopes. Hey, April. I've got these bags. I've got all these smaller bags. We could decorate a little one and put a card in it, a little card. I've got actual card bases if we want to make a card. Or we could do something else. Ooh, I've got this card. That might be pretty. We could put a, I know she likes laces. Okay, well, we'll do something lacy. We could glue down a piece of this purple. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Behind there. Oh, she loves grungy and steampunk. Okay, let's do something grungy. We haven't really done a grungy one before. So what shall we do? We can grunge up some lace and put on there too. Mike, her father or grandfather may. Oh, Lordy, Mike, I'm so glad you joined us. I love your sense of humor. We've missed you since you haven't been here. Okay, so what shall we do? You want to do a card? You want to do a... Here's just a white envelope, and we could, or white bag. It's not glassine, it's paper, but we could dip it in some colors. An envelope book. So you mean like this? I want it like this. So something like this. Oh, that's funny. So you want to do a little thing like this? Just a little. Okay, Vanessa says yes. What do the rest of you think? We'll probably just go for it. All right, so we have that, and it opens up. And you've got this pocket here. I don't know. Who does? I don't do steampunk. Oh my word, Mike, you are too much. All right, shall we grungy up this with some, well, I've got coffee. We could do coffee splatters on it. And I could take a little piece of paper. Hang on. Lace and barbed wire. Oh, Mike. What are we going to do with you? Mike, I'm going to ask a personal question. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. But I'm just curious. Are you a married guy? Because if you are, I can only imagine what your wife puts up with. All right, there we go. Protect the insides. Yep, but coffee and inked in walnut. Good morning, Donna. Good morning to everybody I didn't specifically say good morning to. I missed some folks. I know, isn't his voice great with the British accent? I love it too. I love it too. But I'm a sucker for a British or an Aussie accent. But I can tell the difference now. I didn't used to be able to tell the difference. And I would offend like my Aussie friends and my British friends because they're like, how can you not know the difference? So at least I can tell that now. Let me it's still pretty white, even though I got some coffee on there. I'll put a couple layers of coffee. I'm too much of a butterfly. Divorced. Oh, what do you mean a butterfly? What do you mean a butterfly? Well, you need to find you another woman there, Mike, because I'm telling you, you would give her a barrel of laughs. Go to his YouTube channel, Dances with Aardvarks. Oh, a social butter. Oh, were you a bad boy, Mike? Okay, so let me do this, and then I want to. How about if we put some crushed olive on here with this, with a little bit of water? How about crushed olive? And I can spray it with coffee. How about that? Yeah, April, go watch. They're short videos. He does videos with his woodworking stuff. Ooh, ooh. Did you buy them? I hope you're going to tell me you bought them, Mike. How about this? And then that's going to go like that. And I'm going to put some brown ink and do kind of the same thing. I'm going to sop this up with some of this paper, because we can't waste ink. Okay, let's do some. I don't know where my walnut stain went. My inks are all over the place. You guys, I got my shelves in. So copper would be really nice. Yeah, depending on what brand they are, I'd even pay shipping and buy them from you. Oh, I love that. Look what happened, you guys. Because the paper was kind of crinkled and I just put it down a little bit, it picked up just the high spots. Look at that. How about that for some grunge? I'm getting some ink on the inside, but we'll cover that with some paper. They probably won't make it, Mike. People will see that and snap it up. I know I would. All right, there we go. How's that? Oh. You love it, Cheryl? Yeah, I do too. Now, you know what else we could do? I gotta put this down here so I don't burn anything up. Okay. So it's all crinkly. It's all crinkly. I love it. It doesn't want to stay shut now. That's okay. We can. You'd think this was glassine the way it's crinkling and behaving, but it's not. Okay, nicely grunged. Yay. So we also need to go around the edges and do some grunging. Get some grunge going. We'll have to find a way to keep this closed. Maybe a magnet or some Velcro. All right. And this edge, got lots of edges on this one. Hang in there with me. I may put like a piece of paper or something down in there. And grunge up the inside after we decide what to do with it. All right, so what do we want to put on the front? Definitely need a piece of grungy lace. There we go. Let me get it coming up onto the bag just a little more. All right, so shall I find a piece of grungy lace and a seam ripper? And then what shall we use as a focal? You know, I know this doesn't really go with grunge, but I have that car, but or that truck, but he's too big. I've got these leaves that we could have to cut that one out, but I've got some lace and we could just put some leaves on it. I don't know that I have a lot of steampunk. Let me get the lace first. Here is a piece of lace, nicely grunged. I love this filet crochet for dip cogs in ink and print them on. Oh, that's an idea. Mike, you're a genius. I don't want it quite that big. There we go. And I do have now I could just put the gears on. I don't have to ink them on, but here's some different ones that I have. I've got a whole bunch of them. So do we want to just put them on here? And then I could ink the top of them? Do I want to just, or do we want to go with what Mike said, dip them in ink and then use it like a, see, I've got some smaller ones here that have different shapes. We could put those on there. Test print, do a test print. Okay. What color shall we do them in? Let's just do them in brown. Now, I've got to find a way, and I have an idea. I have to have a way to pick them up without getting them all in my fingers, and I have a thought on that. If I can find my, this double-sided tape. And put that on there, and then I will come on. There we go. And then I will, yep, on a dauber. I just have to find, well, we could, it's not going to stick on this, so I have to find something else to use as a dauber. How about, there we go. Okay, where is a piece of paper? It's kind of faint. I think if I had more ink, maybe. They're kind of faint. Yeah, that's what they look like. Is that dark enough, or tweezers you can find? Let me see. I've got some other pads that are a little juicier. Let's see if I can find. Don't want that. Let's try some. Ooh, this one's really juicy. Oh, there we go. How about that? But I don't know if we want that color on here. What I really need is like a green or a, I just need a juicier pad. I have black. I don't know that my black is any juicier than. Okay, there's a black one. We could put black on there. And if I stamped them and we didn't like them, oops, let me get this mouse out of the way, or I am going to have a, I asked Paula if she'd send you Julie's address. Okay. Morning, Big Mama. All right, what do you guys think? There's that one. Or I could just wax these, I could just put wax on these and put them down. But then it looks like Halloween. Then that's kind of like orange and black. I wouldn't mind doing the green and black. Me three. I don't mind doing the green and black, but I think the orange and black is too Halloween-y, don't you guys? some patina. Yeah, I have, oh my gosh, I hate trying to get these little backings off of here. Come on. And on little pieces like this, it's absolutely painful. All right, where's my little dauber? All right, let's try a, where did that crushed olive go? I just had it. Let's try a crushed olive. This ink pad isn't as juicy. Hang on, I'm going to try something. Sometimes if you rough them up a little bit, they'll take the, because it's just kind of beading up on there. So I'm going to add a little tooth to the metal. Better, much better. So there we go. There's a green one. It's not completely let me sand it down a little bit more because I think it's not getting the edges. Didn't get the halo vibes. Well, we've got that green one, and then we could do brown or black. There's some brown and black. How do you think that would look? Let's do this. And see, I don't know how it's going to stamp on this. Oops, I got my finger in it, so I smudged it, but this will be an idea anyway. What do you think about the green and black? Or maybe I need to do a bigger one. Let me see what I have that's big but not huge. If we put that one and one of those up in the corner, what do y'all think about that? Add red to it. Uh-oh. That might be a little TMI, Big Mama. Let's add, because I'm nervous, let's add the red in a different way, because something that if we don't like it, we could take it off. Because I'm really nervous about putting red on it with steampunk. All right, let's sand this baby down a little bit. TMI. Be courageous. Well, this is a group project for Julie, so if you guys all vote to add red, everybody who wants me to put red on here, say red. Oh, much better. There, it's not perfect. I'm going to be honest with you guys. My preference would be to just put the gears on than to try to stamp them. If I had a stamp that had the gears on it, I would feel better about it, but it's just so splotchy. See that? No red. Well, not if I stamp it on the envelope. It's not just paper. It's on the envelope. How about, we're taking so much time on just watching from the balcony this morning. Okay. How about this? Hang on, let me find it. Here's a patina green. That we could put on there, and it would be like green patina on there. And I've also got, let's see what other colors I have some red. Oh, here's a rich copper. And I do have some red wax that we could use for just a little bit of red. Let me put a little more of the green. Yeah, I am stressing too much about it. Good idea, but how about that? That's got the copper and the patina green. We could put that on there, and then one small one. You likey? I'm going to brighten the copper up here. I'm going to put copper pretty much on this one, and then I'll let these dry while we figure out the rest. Boy, you don't need much of this wax, do you? Okay, is 2 enough, or do I need to put a third on there? Because we're going to have that bit of lace, or we could put the gears on the lace. We don't have to put them on the bag since I'm not stamping it. We could do that. All right, I'm going to stop here. I'm just going to do, well, hang on. I'm going to do 3, and then if we want 3, we can have it, and if we don't want 3, we don't have to have it. Put 3 gears. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. Now that we have, I mean, I could put a something else like a brad or something like that as the third item. It doesn't have to be 3 gears. One of these things of wax will last like forever. I can't imagine ever using one up. All right, here we go. There's those. And I'm gonna put this stuff away because I don't want to mess with it anymore. And of course, I've got it all over my hands. Welcome back, Cheryl. All right, so let's take this off here. That one is already dry. And let's, hang on, let me put these away. since I am in the clean up as you go mode. I've been doing really well, actually. I bought some more shelves for my desk, and they're here. I haven't put them together yet, but I will. Okay. Oops. And there's more. And there's more. They're everywhere. All right. If we now we're going to have to grunge up this lace with the color too, and I was thinking what I might do is, put a little coffee on it, but then take my really hot heat gun and add some like little burn spots to it. What do you guys think about that? Okay, let me put a little coffee on this. And then let's take the real hot heat gun. Story of your life, what? All right. So we'll dry the coffee. And then I'm going to hold it on a little extra long so it kind of puts some burn spots in here. Ooh, like that. I love that. Can I tell you this is one of my favorite techniques, but maybe I just like playing with fire. Remind me someday to tell you the story about me and fire, because I do have a story when I was little. But I did enough stories yesterday. Oh my, look at that. Look at that piece of grungy lace. Yeah, it is dangerous, but it's fun. Should I put some more lace on there or just that one layer? What do y'all think? I could put... I'm curious. This is polyester. And I'm curious about what happens if I melt this a little bit. Hang on. Ooh, fun. Oh, if I need a... Oh, I never was a bedwetter. But I played with fire. Okay, I'll tell you the story. I was 5 years old, and we were living in Hawaii. My dad was in Vietnam. They had sent my dad to Vietnam, and they sent the family. I don't know why they did this, but they sent us to Hawaii. And we just had this tiny little house. We weren't staying on the post, the army post. We had this tiny little house, and it was like up on, not stilts, but it was raised off the ground. And I guess that's to keep water from coming in, keep snakes from getting in. I don't know what it was for, but it was kind of lifted up off the ground. And there was a little gate thing that you could crawl under the house. And my little girlfriend and I Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at how that like ruffled up. I want to do some more. And so my little girlfriend and I would go under there and play. Well, one day, I'm sure I got the bright idea because she was younger than me and I don't think she would have thought of this. I gotta find something else to hold this down. I got the bright idea of, because we were playing house, and I said, well, we need a fire to stay warm. And look at that. Look at how crinkly it is. And the texture in that. Now, what I need is, hang on. Let me use a green one. So this is the alcohol inks. And remember, I found that the alcohol inks, ouch, I had my foot resting against the nozzle of that heat gun. I couldn't figure out, there's pesto. Couldn't figure out why my foot was burning. Okay, just one dot. And then I was going to put some alcohol ink on that, but I'm not seeing what I did with it. I probably have it over on my other workbench. There we go. Just a little bit of green. Find a place to set that down where it's not going to fall on the floor. And then some of this. See, I probably shouldn't have done that because it made it too brown, and it now matches too much. But I think I can fix that. Because this is polyester, I think I can lighten the brown. Be careful. There we go. See, and that's the problem with those inks with, oh my gosh, look at that. How about that other piece of lace on there? And then we'll put our gears. I can put them sort of off the page or off the lace a little bit. And then we could put something in here. What do you guys think about that so far? Is that grungy enough? What do you guys think? And then we could do, you love it, Mimi? I love it too. Then if I could find the right color button, there's like a wood button. How about that wooden button on there? Makes you want to try steampunk. This is about as steampunk as I get. Is that enough for the front, or do I need to put more stuff on there? Because we'll have a little tag that goes in there too, which we'll have to do not tomorrow, but Friday. Are y'all going to be around Friday? So what do you think about this button? Yay, nay? My big old button jar here, my button tub. I've got some more grungy. Oh lordy, I just found a whole nother box of buttons. This one is a piece of wood, but I don't like that. There's an old rusted out button. Maybe that one's better. I have two of those. One's a real gold color and one's more rusted. I like the more rusted one. Holy cow, this is going in the button tub. There we go. What do you guys think about this one? Because it's real rusty and I could put a little bit of that patina on here to bring it down a little farther. Just a dab. April Durden, hi. And it's not gonna dry that bright, but it brings a little bit of that patina down here. Because see, when it's on this, it's dried and it's not quite so bright. But what do you think about that? I kind of like that. Yes, it is good to have you here with us, April. We all miss you. Okay, shall I glue all this stuff down? Are we ready? Are we ready? All right. I love this technique of burning the fabric with my heat gun. I absolutely love it. Oh, good. We've really missed you too, April. Are you still getting some time for crafting? This has got all kind of rust on the back of it. Well, I'm so glad you're back with us. And for everybody in here, I want to say, happy Thanksgiving. Mike, I know you won't be celebrating Thanksgiving. It's not your holiday, but happy Thanksgiving anyway from your American friends. My dog's whining at me. She wants me to go upstairs and take her out. side. She can go outside on her own. She's got a doggy door, but she loves to go out front. Oh, good. Oh, good. I'm glad because boy, crafting really is a good outlet. Come on. Stay on there. Crafting is such a good outlet. So I'm not a real steampunk person. Is this looking steampunky enough? Danny, I'm on camera. I can't stop right now, dear. We'll go outside when I go back up. Yeah, it really is. And April, I am always at home. So if you decide, actually, I'm going to put this down and put a little more. If you ever want to start a Facebook Messenger call, just want to talk to somebody or you have a question or feel free to call me because I'm usually always home. Unless I've got a doctor's appointment, or actually, it's so funny because I've had to schedule a few doctor's appointments here just in the last few days. And they're like, is there a day of the week that's best for you? And I said, yes, there is. I said, only on Thursdays. Because that's the day that, I'm not on with you guys. And I'll miss pennies, but I don't want to give up my art before breakfast. Okay, put a little bit more of that on there. Yeah, I'm always in fact that goes for anybody on here. If any of you ever want to chat, Cheryl, Crafty Shamrock, and I chat all the time. And I am more than open for a chat if you guys ever want to chat. All right, there it is. We could put a word right across here, but we'll leave this for now because we still have to put some papers on the inside and make something to go in here. Oh, what do you guys think? Jess, hello. Jess and I chatted the other night. She's been really busy. Had lots of family stuff going on, so we've missed her. That's Jess, Jes. All right, you guys, what do you think of that so far? Is that grungy enough? Yay, nay? Oh, that was stupid. Let's put my hand down on that, and it's got all that wet wax. That's all right. All right. So I learned a new technique today. Well, not learned a new one, but that polyester lace, if you put heat on it, look at how crinkly. Can you guys see how much it's standing up and all the crinkles on the edges and all the texture on it? It's very textured. It did need that something something, didn't it? Something something. I thought about making some coffee mugs with a couple of sayings. I don't know if you guys would be interested in buying them, but I thought about doing some merch and have one of them say something something and the other one say, hello, friends. So we could all have and then have one that says art before breakfast. You would? Okay. I'll see. I'll look into it. I don't know if you have to put, I don't think you have to invest anything up front. I think it's just all on demand. Insert a pocket in the pocket. So in this with something colorful showing, yeah, we absolutely could do that. Absolutely. But that'll be Friday. And there I went and did it again. That'll be Friday. And then we'll, decorate. I'll look for some papers to put. Okay, I'll look into doing some merch. All right, folks, it is 1 hour and 2 minutes, so we got the cover decorated. Boy, it's a good thing we don't take this long to do one piece in our real crafting. We'd never get anything done. But I love it when we work on stuff like this, and I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. I will see you all on Friday. Everybody have a very, very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a lot of family, friends, a lot of, good time to spend together. All right. See y'all on Friday. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you all. Thumbs up if you haven't already. Thank you. Bye.